Let's go for it!
I like the dark stuff. Give me the dark stuff. I like the dark stuff. Give me the dark stuff.
Hey there, everybody. It's me, your buddy Dave, the host here of the Dark Stuff channel on YouTube. Thanks a lot for checking out the new video. I just wanted to do a real quick check-in and kind of the few acquisitions I've gotten recently, just so people don't forget that I'm still alive. I still haven't gone to a live concert yet since I've been vaccinated, waiting for that to happen. I got some good ones coming up at the end of this month and then a lot in September. So I'm hoping all you fucking morons that won't vaccinate and are causing this thing to continue will wise up and perhaps just get the vaccine and we can all go back to normal life. So I have picked up a few things. There have been 2 record store days since the last time I said anything to anybody here on the channel. So I will show you what I got at those. Wasn't much. And then a couple other things that I picked up recently, all of which the stuff I'm going to talk about is pretty cool, except for the one CD that I haven't actually listened to, and we'll, it's a judgment call on that. The glasses, they have returned. I had some medical issues and was in the hospital for a little while, and for some reason it affected my vision. And these glasses, without them, I can't see at all. It's still very blurry. I get my new glasses tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed, and then I'll be able to see normally. But right now, I'm doing this blurry, just so everybody understands. But that's my devotion to this channel. I did not want to leave anybody hanging as pressing information. So, like I said, there's been 2 record store days in 2021. There was the June one, the July one. I went to the June one specifically to pick up one record, and I got it, and that was it. And I went to the July one. I didn't even go the day of. I think I went 2-3 days later and picked up a thing or two. As you might imagine, knowing me, I got the replacements one this year. Okay. This one's called The Pleasure's All Yours. Pleased to Meet Me, the outtakes and alternates. Now, this is the first time these songs have been on vinyl, but they're not the first time that these outtakes have been heard. So, in other words, if you had the Pleased to Meet Me expanded edition box set, this is CD 3 right here where it says outtakes and whatever. That's this, okay? The only vinyl that came with this was the Pleased to Meet Me, the new remastered version that they put out. So the rest of this stuff wasn't released on vinyl. If that's a huge thing for you, then great. I've heard all these songs, so it didn't make a huge difference. I just did it because I am a slave to collecting the replacements. But I will say, in terms of this stuff, even though some of these songs have appeared before, I mean, if you look at this compilation, All for Nothing, Nothing for All, the disc 2 has a couple of these tracks. It has Birthday Gal. It has, let's see here, what other ones does it have? It definitely has All He Wants to Do Is Fish, which is a Chris Mars track. It has Till We're Nude, Beer for Breakfast. So those are on here. Here's the expanded CD, which also had a lot of these tracks. Birthday Gal, Alex Chilton alternate version, Can't Hardly Wait alternate version, Cool Water, sung by Chris Mars. So if you've kept up with the replacements. So that's why when I was asking people like, well, did you get that replacements thing? And everybody's like, well, I already have it. Like, what's the point? Fair enough. I mean, why pay $25, which is what I paid, for something that I just bought a few months ago on CD? But I got it anyways, and this is why I'm probably not going to even open it, because I've heard all these songs now multiple times at this point. This record, not part of Record Store Day, but I bought at the same time, and it's this Kiss Tokyo 2001, Kiss Off the Soundboard, which is supposedly going to be a new series. I hope so. I really, really hope so. This was recorded March 13th, 2001. It's fucking awesome, by the way. It has the rare version of the band that is Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Ace Frehley, and Eric Singer doing the Peter Criss thing. This was the first time that he started wearing Peter's makeup. And although I'm offended on that level because I don't like the idea of other people wearing Ace and Peter's makeup, Eric Singer is a really, really exceptional drummer, and not going to make a value judgment on Peter Criss, but in 2001 he was getting pretty old, and I think it was harder for him to keep up. He did play a little bit slower. Anyways, this version of the band only played for like a couple weeks in Japan, so the fact that they put it out on a 2-disc set, it's plain packaging, but that's okay. It's like an old bootleg. It doesn't sound fucked with in the studio. It sounds like this was really legit off the soundboard. I'm sure they did something to it, but either way, this was worth the money. I don't remember what I paid for it, but I'm super, super happy I got it. The coolest new Kiss thing to come out in ages, seriously. Okay, so the other record store day thing I got is this tribute to Roky Erickson. Roky Erickson from the 13th Floor Elevators. And I've been a fan of his. I'm not a huge Roky Erickson 13th Floor Elevator guys, but ever since the 90s, and I heard that song Don't Slander Me, which is my favorite Roky Erickson song, which nobody covered on this, which is a real bummer. But anyways, it's got artists like Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top, Mosshart Sexton, which is Alison Mosshart from The Kills, and Charlie Sexton, Jeff Tweedy from Wilco, Mark Lanigan's on here, The Black Angels, Nico Case, Margot Price, Gary Clark Jr., Ty Segall, Lucinda Williams, Chelsea Wolfe. I mean, it is fucking excellent. It's on, it's a gatefold. Well, I'll take it out. Hold on. Okay. Here's the gatefold. Comes with a huge booklet, too. And then the vinyl itself is this purple splatter, and it's really, really good. So it's May the Circle Be Unbroken is the name of the record. Really, really good. If you like 13th Floor Elevators and Roky Erickson, if you're just curious, these are great artists to do versions of them, and they all do nice versions. I feel like there's been a tribute done before to Roky Erickson, and I've heard it, but it was a long, long time ago, so it certainly didn't have any of these guys. So that was the end of my record store day. The rest of everything was just some used stuff. I picked up this used copy of John Fogerty's Self-Titled. Now, it's not his first solo album. It's his second solo album from 1975. It's the first one he did after Creedence Clearwater Revival, after he quit them, was called like the Blue Ridge Rangers or something like that, and then he later put John Fogerty on it, but he was trying to distance himself from CCR, which I don't know why when you're that good. I mean, CCR was just so good, but anyways, he wants to move on. This is a 75 solo album. It's good. The covers are okay. The singles Rockin' All Over the World and Almost Saturday Night are both CCR level quality songs. The rest of the album is good, not necessarily as good as that, but a solid record. I'm glad I got it. And then the last two things I got, this is a 2-disc Def Leppard CD best of called Rock of Ages, the Definitive Collection. Now I saw Def Leppard in 1983. That was my, I've liked the band, or I started liking the band back then when I was a kid. For me, I'm one of these guys that says Def Leppard beyond the first 3 records is unnecessary. You don't even have to bother with any of that stuff. No Hysteria, Adrenalize, whatever, the 90s stuff, I don't even care. Those first 3 albums are gold, and they're all worth having. This, and I have those on vinyl, but I don't have much to listen to digitally anymore. I had the one CD best of that came out in the 90s, and I can't remember even. I'm drawing a blank on what it's called. So I just figured I'll get this. It wasn't that expensive, and it has most of the stuff you'd want and a whole lot of shit that I didn't want. But anyways, that was Def Leppard. And then I picked up this CD for 99 cents from a band called Remy Zero, and the CD is called Villa Elaine. Okay, now I don't know anything about this band other than they were on Geffen in the 90s, and they're from the South. I think they're from Alabama or Georgia. And again, the main reason I know these guys beyond just a name is that one of the members did a record with Arenda Fink, and I did an interview with Arenda Fink years and years ago, like 2014 or something, when she had a solo record out, and she was in the band Azure Ray and stuff, and she did a record called O+S, which was her and some guy from Remy Zero that she's been friends with forever. So I saw this for 99 cents. I figured I'd check it out, So that's pretty much all that's going on. I'm riding blind. It's kind of hard for me to do this video when honestly, like, I'm looking at the monitor part and all I see is blur. It's really confusing to me. So hopefully by the next time I do a video, I'll be able to see properly. I hope that doesn't prevent you from enjoying this video. Anyways, I'll be back hopefully soon. Fingers crossed. Take care, everybody. See ya. Bye-bye.